The top 10 most beautiful waterfalls in Africa. 1. Victoria Falls, Zambia and Zimbabwe. The most well-known waterfall in Africa is Victoria Falls, which is situated on the border between Zambia and Zimbabwe. It is the largest sheet of falling water in the world, measuring 5,604 feet wide and 354 feet tall. The Zambezi River is known locally as Mosi Autunya because of the spray that is produced when the river's waters plunge. This spray can be seen from 30 miles away. That is the smoke that thunders. More than 500 million liters of water pour over the lip of Victoria Falls per minute during the flood season from February to May, when this phenomenon is most striking. Whilst Zambia offers the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to swim in a natural pool on the edge of the falls known as Devil's Pool, 2/3 of the falls are viewable from Zimbabwe. 2. Lumangwe Falls, Zambia. Lumangwe Falls, another traditional block-type waterfall, is frequently mistaken for Victoria Falls due to its striking similarity to the latter. At 115 feet in height and 328 feet in breadth, it is the tallest waterfall that can be found entirely within the borders of Zambia. The spray created by the Kalungurishi River's vast view of falling water rises 328 feet into the air, supporting a small rainforest on the downstream river banks. The waterfall is named after the great snake spirit, Lumangwe, which according to the local legend extends between the falls at Lumangwe and Gabuleluma. It is said to be at its strongest in April and May at the end of the rainy season. Take the clearly marked deviation from the main road from Gawambwa to Imporokoso to get to the falls. 3. Blue Nile Falls, Ethiopia. About 19 kilometers downstream from Lake Tana on the Blue Nile River in Ethiopia. At the Blue Nile Falls, it is around 170 feet tall and is where four streams that formerly joined to form a 1,312 foot width during the wet season come together. Even though a hydroelectric station constructed in 2003 now captures a large portion of the waterfall's energy, the peak flood months of August and September still provide an amazing spectacle. There are two separate hiking trails that go with the waterfall. The second involves taking a short boat ride across the river to the base of the falls, while the first involves crossing a 17th century stone bridge to observe the main waterfall perspectives on the opposite side of the river. 4. Murchison Falls, Uganda. The centerpiece of Uganda's most well-known national park for animal watching, Murchison Falls National Park. Murchison Falls is situated on the Blue Nile, although the river is known as the Victoria Nile in Uganda. Here, the river pushes its way through a 23-foot wide gorge before plummeting 141 feet into the Devil's Cauldron. Nearly 187 million liters of water flow over the waterfall's cliff each minute as it shrouded in mist and decorated with a constant rainbow. The easiest way to see the falls up close is to take a launch ride upriver from the Paras settlement, which will bring you to the falls base. 5. Tugela Falls, South Africa. The Tugela Falls in South Africa are the second highest waterfall in the world, with a total drop of 3,110 feet. They are made up of a series of 5 relay now cascades. Some sources assert that due to the supposed differences in the measurement of the two waterfalls, it may even exceed Venezuela's Angel Falls as the tallest waterfall in the world. The amphitheater escarpment, the most identifiable natural feature in KwaZulu, majestic Natal's Royal Natal National Park, plunges in a plume of front and is magnificent sight in any case. One of the highest peaks in the Drakensberg Mountains, Mount O's sources is where the Tugela River originates. Take the difficult Sentinel trek to the top of escarpment for a closer look. 6. Calendula Force, Angola. One of the Angola's most well-known natural attractions is Calendula Force, which was formerly known as the Duque de Brangasa Falls until the country's independence in 1975. One of the greatest waterfalls on the continent in terms of volume. It is located on the Lukala River in Malenge province and is 1,300 feet in breadth and 344 feet in height. It is a horseshoe-shaped waterfall on the edge of a thick forest that resembles its larger sister, Victoria Falls. It has numerous distinct cataracts and spray plumes that are raised by the falling water. Visitors are welcome to swim in the pool at the bottom and is most impressive around the end of the wet season, that is from February to April. 7. Uzod Force, Morocco. There are numerous oases of lush flora to be found in the north of Morocco, despite the fact that the first-time tourists may not equate the Saharan nation with ample water. The stunning Uzod Force, a conglomeration of waterfalls that flow in the El Abid River, are located in the Middle Atlas Mountains. The term "the process of grinding grain" is how the Berber language refers to the little mills that were once situated at the top of the falls, some of which are still in operation today. The infrastructure necessary for a major tourist site like Ouzoud Force is present. 8. Melasimony Force, Lesotho. Melasimony Force is the epitome of waterfall perfection in terms of pure beauty. The Melasimony River blanks over a 630-foot precipice at the point of a natural vein in the rolling green cliffs above in an uninterrupted cascade in the village of Simonkong in Lesotho, which translates to the place of smoke. One local legend holds that the echoes created by the sound of plugging water are actually the wailing of souls who have drowned in the falls. It is one of the highest single dropping falls in Africa. 9. Wili Falls, Ghana. Wili Falls is the tallest waterfall in Ghana and all of West Africa, standing 262 feet tall and going by the local name Agumacha Waterfall, which translates to "let me to pour." It is made up of upper and lower falls and is situated in the Volta region. The Agumacha Wildlife Sanctuary is all around it. You can choose to hike to the upper falls for a more difficult hike, but you have the lower falls to yourself. The lower falls are accessible via a relatively flat trail that crosses the river several times. Both falls include swimming holes at their bases. The nature reserve is well known for having a population of wild fruit bats. More than 200 different species of birds should be observed by birders. 10. Colombo Falls, Zambia and Tanzania. With 3 falls on this list alone, Zambia may be considered Africa's waterfall nation. On the Colombo River, Colombo Falls is situated in the northern province not far from Mbala. It cascades down a 725-foot drop into the gorge below as a single, uninterrupted stream, defining the border between Tanzania and Zambia. Colombo Falls is not just one of Africa's tallest single drop waterfalls, but it also has significant archaeology value. The region has been occupied for more than 250,000 years, making it one of sub-Saharan Africa's longest examples of human occupation and earning it a spot on the tentative list of World Heritage Sites maintained by UNESCO. Thank you for watching. Please do like, subscribe, and share your comments.